and the commencement ceremony is intended to be the highest celebration of their academic achievements. To preserve the proper degree of dignity that this academic occasion warrants, we request that attendees do not interrupt the ceremony with inappropriate expressions. Attendants who are loud, disruptive, or otherwise exhibit behavior that is inconsistent with the expectation of professional decorum may receive a $257.50 fine and be removed from the ceremony by law enforcement. By refraining from disrupting the ceremony, the awarding of diplomas will progress rapidly and with dignity and will ensure that each graduate's name will be heard. Thank you for your attention.
Please remain standing for the presentation of colors by the Creswell High School's Junior ROTC and the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Superintendent Dr. William Bryant, Chief of Schools Dr. Shirley Campbell, Sumner School District Board of Trustees, Principal Dr. Jason Leach, Sumner School District Executive Staff, Crestwood Faculty staff, and most importantly, family and friends. Good morning and welcome. On behalf of Class of 2025, I want to thank you all for being here today to celebrate this incredible life milestone. Your support has shaped us to who we are today and helped carry us to this moment. To my fellow graduates, we made it. From our first day at Crestwood, unsure of where we would go or who we would become today, to standing here on the edge of everything ahead, we've grown, stumbled, learned, and succeeded together. This is more than a celebration of what we've accomplished. It's a recognition of how far we've come and the strength we found in each other. As we move forward, let's carry that strength, those memories, and the spirit that Crestwood pride with us wherever we go. Congratulations to the Class of 2025, and welcome to our graduation. At this time, we will have a musical selection by a Crestwood Choral Ensemble, followed by a Crestwood Art Choir.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are there to those who help us most to rock with. We let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know who I am today because I knew you. It will make me that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I know. You will be with me like a handprint on my like a comet, like a seven, there's a fantasy, it's like a wing on this, like a ship that needs to hold on. I am the one who can say it might be changed for the better. I do believe I have been changed for the better.
If you would please stand for the singing of our song.
You may be seated. Good morning, everyone, and a special good morning to the class of 2025. My name is Jennifer McDougall-Diaz, and it is an honor to stand before you as we seniors celebrate the hard work and dedication that have gone into these past 12 years. First, I would like to thank God for guiding me along the way. Next, I would like to thank the teachers and staff for their patience, and my many friends for all the laughter that got us through tough times. I would also like to thank my parents, siblings, Isaac, Sophia, and Alex, and cousins, Jamie and Glennon, who are present today. To my parents, you have blessed me by your sacrifices. Thank you to my father, who has always pushed me to strive and be the best in all I do. And to my mother, gracias por todo el arduo trabajo que has dedicado durante estos años de mi vida.
Sin ti, nada de esto habría sido posible. Los amo. Y a los demás padres aquí presentes, les agradecemos por todos los sacrificios que han soportado para permitirnos estar aquí. No les fallaremos. Class of 2025, we made it. Though some of us may not have crossed paths or shared a similar high school experience, today we stand united in our experiences. We had a first day of elementary school and a kindergarten graduation. Times when we feared middle school would be so hard and the 8th graders were mean. Except when we were 8th graders, we realized that we were scared for no reason. Our first day of high school was filled with new faces and new long-lasting friendships. Friendships that were spent at the Friday night lights, perhaps on a basketball court or soccer field, drilling in JRTC, preparing meals in Miss Youngblood's class, or simply lording in the student parking lot as Mr. Nickens tried to rush everyone home. Times when we were simply happy because we passed our U.S. History and Constitution EOC with a D, because that meant that we did not have to sit in the classroom with Mr. Michael Kramer again. Or like the time we found out that ChatGPT got blocked on our Chromebooks and that would be cooked in our physics class. Even times when you would scam or get scam money for the canteen, which reminds me of once I scammed me out of my money. And there are plenty more meaningful memories that we will cherish forever. Today will be our final day as a whole class together. So cherish this moment, recall those memories that have passed, and be proud of yourself for being here today. Before I end, I want to leave you with a quote by a young successful poet. He said, "You only live once," that's the motto. Which, as it simply reads, you only do live once. So do what you desire most. Take the risk. And in everything you do it with pride and dedication. And I was just kidding. The quote I gave you was not actually by Control, it was by Albert Graham. Thank you for your time, and congratulations to Crestwood's class of 2025.
Good morning, class of 2025. Most of you probably know who I am, but for those of you who don't, my name is Layton Wright. I'll admit, I'm not what most people picture when they hear the word valedictorian. And yet, here I am. I was asked to write a speech that would leave an impact on everyone here today. And at first, I wasn't sure what direction to take. Should I make you laugh? Inspire you? Remind you of all the memories? No. I decided to do what I do best. Be real, grateful, and share some wisdom that has led me along the way. First, I want to thank God, because without Him, I wouldn't be standing here today. I also want to thank everyone who has helped me get to this point. My teachers who taught me, the staff members who always had kind words and smiles, my family for their endless support, and my friends for getting me through the tough days. You've all played a very important part, and I am forever grateful. As we close this chapter and step to the next, I want to leave with you what I call the 5 rules to success. Rule number 1, be yourself. This comes from my mom. She told me to be myself because no one else will be. Whether you're loud, like me, or soft-spoken, like Miss Gossip. Own it. The world doesn't need copies, it needs originals. Even if people don't like you, continue to be yourself. Because let's be real, if they ain't hating, you ain't doing it right. Rule number 2, don't procrastinate. This one comes from Coach PT, who always had told me to put something in my speech about him. And I wasn't sure what to put at first. Nothing really stuck with me, what he told me. But one thing did. Procrastination is denying yourself success. Think about it. A lot of us miss out on opportunities simply because we wait too long. Whether you start in college, whether you're going to college, starting a job, or joining the military, don't be the reason you don't succeed. Rule number 3, focus, focus, focus. This one comes from my grandma. She didn't tell it to me directly, she told me to tell my sister, someone who I also look up to. But I listened. Focus, focus, focus. Distractions are everywhere. Don't lose sight of your goals, especially in tough times. Remember why you started, because it'll pay off in the end. Rule number 4, be comfortable being uncomfortable. Shout out to my dad for this one. It took me a while to understand it, but I get it now. Life isn't meant to be easy. Learn to face challenges. Step into situations that force you to grow. Whether you're speaking in front of a crowd or raising your hand in class when you're unsure, those are comfortable moments where growth happens. So don't let comfort be the thing that holds you back. Get used to being uncomfortable, because that's where greatness starts. Rule number 5, be a wise grasshopper. This one comes from my grandpa, the man I get my random yakking from. At first I had no clue what he meant by this. I thought he was about nonsense. But over time, I realized a wise grasshopper doesn't jump at everything. A wise grasshopper moves with purpose. In life, you don't have to react to everything. Sometimes you need to pause, think it through, and then leave. Not every opportunity is the right one. And not every battle is worth fighting. Move smart, not just fast. And lastly, here's my own advice. Fake it till you make it. Except when it comes to dancing. There are many times I had no idea what I was doing. But I smiled and held my head up and figured it out along the way. Confidence goes a long way. Just don't fake on the dance floor. Trust me, if you don't have one like me, It shows. Class 2025, I am so proud of us. I will miss the memories, the laughs, the lessons, and the little moments we shared. And as we head out to the real world, and I'm talking about it! I hope this advice helps guide you like it did me. Congratulations, class 2025. We did it!
Good morning. Our seniors have asked for a dignified ceremony, and I want to respectfully take this opportunity to remind the audience that you can best show your congratulations by not shouting or applauding during the ceremony for any other senior for their accomplishments. All seniors have worked diligently for years to reach this day of celebration, and every name is important. We ask that you follow the wishes of the seniors and hold your applause until after the turning of the tassel. An additional reason that the seniors have requested your cooperation is that there are family members and friends who are viewing this ceremony via internet. After the last senior returns to his or her seat, I, along with the senior class president, Jayla Hodge, in her final leadership role for this class, will lead her peers in turning of their tassels. After the turning of the tassel, all of us will applaud and express our excitement for this magnificent class of 2025. Thank you in advance for understanding and cooperation. Seniors, please stand. Dr. Wright, I present to you the outstanding class of 2025. I certify that they have met all the requirements for the diplomas. Seniors, please be seated.
Natasha Aguilar Martinez. Natasha Aguilar Martinez. Makai Allen. Richard Allen III. Kyle Austin. Jamal Austin. Jerniah Austin. Caitlin Anderson. Demaria Anderson. Tajon Anthony. Luis Banda. Josiah Barnes. Kayon Boleyn. Trevez Benefield. Angelina Bennett. Jalen Bennett. Tyon Bennett. Daryl Bay. Malik Billups. Randall Bird. Zakira Bolware. Morgan Brailsford. Thomas Briggs. Averion Brock. Jaquez Brown. Cameron Brown. Kanaya Brown. Asia Brown. Anastasia Brunson. Rayshawn Brunson. Christopher Burgess.
I'm watching it on the link.
Takai Bird. Kamara Capers. Joshua Champion. Brenda Chandler. Christina Childs.
by the authority vested in me by the state of South Carolina, Cognate, and the Board of Trustees of Sumter School District, I hereby confer upon you and each of you the state high school diploma and all rights, honors, and privileges thereunto appertaining. Ms. Hyde, and class of 2025, I hereby confer upon you and each of you the state high school diploma and all rights, honors, and privileges thereunto appertaining. Ms. Hyde, and class of 2025, please turn your attention. This concludes our ceremony.
No, we didn't even see this on part. We didn't even graduate from my class. I had to wait till the door there. And I got You see Rashawn? Oh, you want to get the car? He got our phone. That home right there. Mail it? Yeah. Okay, come on. You ready to go? Yeah. Okay, come on.